the next question here is, do you believe that narcissism and or ego play a role in motivating somebody to become a bodybuilder?
To a degree, yeah. I also think that it motivates them into being a better bodybuilder. We all started for one reason or another. I started when I was a little boy, 5 years old, watching The Incredible Hulk. I was like, I loved it. And I would pose, and then, by the time I was 10, before 6th grade, 7th grade, I would watch He-Man every episode in the morning before I left for school.
I still do.
I would too. I don't know where to find it, but
Netflix.
I had, an obsession with the muscle. That's what got me into it. It wasn't a narcissistic thing, because I didn't know that everyone else liked it or if anyone liked it, but I sure did.
What about ego?
Yeah,
you see ego lifting folks out there doing things like that.
Yeah, well, of course, it's going to play a role for some people. As I said, everyone gets into it for a different reason. Mine was, one, the love of that look, and two, an escape from the demons that I had and the things that were chasing me around at night. I trained to feel better, to ease some pain, and to funnel my energy into something else rather than lashing out and getting in fights every day. I was able to control my emotions a little better because of bodybuilding. And then my body started to take shape rather quickly. And then once I started looking different than everyone else, I knew that I was different than everyone else. And my brother convinced me to compete. I never was like, the show part of it, getting on stage in trunks, was never my motivation. That's not what drove me. Once I became good at it and was competitive, I wanted to look good, obviously. I wanted to win, but I don't think of it, for me, as a narcissistic thing.
So people come up to you all the time. I've been with you.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. If you ever have the opportunity to hang out with Jose Raymond, it's an interesting experience, to say the very least. Folks come up to him all the time, ask him questions, admire him, give him praise. That has not added to you in any way. Do you ever get tired of hearing it? No,
because it gives me this platform. It tells me I've done my job. It tells me I look the part, and it allows me to help people. It allows me to make a living. It allows me to make a difference, to tell my story, so people can relate to me. If you know me also, I'm no stranger to getting fat in the off season. My whole life, I've always been chubby. If I really cared, if it was really a narcissistic thing, then I would diet year round trying to look good, and I would be, my motivation was never for girls to go into clubs, and I know a ton of guys like that
Right.
just will diet for 16 weeks to go to the Olympia just to watch.
Right.
There'd be guys at the pool that are just dieting for the pool party, which is crazy to me. That's not my motivation. Hopefully when I'm done competing, I can maintain some level of resembling a bodybuilder and looking fit, but that was never my motivation. It still isn't today. As I said, I want to look good, but I'm not narcissistic or vain enough to be able to put the cookies and pancakes down to
maintain it year round.
No. But for a lot of people, it is. It is that is their motivation. They want to look good. They want to get girls. They want to, they don't feel good about themselves unless they are the leanest, most ripped guy in the room. That's not my motivation. But it's a case-to-case basis. Everyone has a different reason for doing what they do.
This is the Boston Mass. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you're not subscribing, subscribe now. Tell all your friends to subscribe. If you haven't, do it now. All right?